Good morning. Welcome to day 44. I just got dropped off at the trailhead by Jen from Maine Roadhouse, and that was a wonderful stay. It is a really nice place. So if you're in the area of Stratton, Maine, and need to get off trail for a little while, I highly recommend the Maine Roadhouse. They have a great breakfast. Really nice place. Each bunk has its own privacy curtain with a fan, outlets. Really nice. So today I'm starting the Bigelows, and I think this is my last big mountain range to get over on this hike. So I'm not really sure how far I'm going to go today. It's a little after 8 o'clock, so a later start than I normally do. But we'll see how far I get. I think they're supposed to be calling for some afternoon rain again today. So we shall see. I'm just going to play it by ear. This is what the trail looks like this morning. So far it's nice and smooth and the usual routes, but not bad. Everybody at the hostel didn't want to get up and get moving today. I was the only one that wanted to do the 8 o'clock shuttle. They do one at 8 and one at 9. So I get up early, so I want to get moving and get out on the trail, and I'm a slow hiker, so I want to get the miles in. Plus I want to try to beat some of this rain if it's coming in. Anyway, I'll catch you up the trail. It's nice having this flat section just to start off with and get your legs warmed up. I think I have about 1.5 miles on this before it starts climbing up, so that'll be good. It's warming me up. I have a full pack of food resupply, so my pack is extra heavy again. So it lightens up every day as I eat through my food. But it's kind of tough when you have a lot of ascents to do and descents with a full heavy pack. So yeah, this is great. I can actually hike at a pretty good pace. Oh, I was looking at the options I have for today. There's some campsites and a couple shelters. I don't think I'm going to make it over the Bigelows. To that shelter would be 14.5 miles. I don't think I'll make that today, but there's a campsite at 10 miles, which seems more doable. That's what I'm going to shoot for first and see how I feel once I get there. First bridge crossing I've crossed in a while. Nice little stream. Making my way up the Bigelows today. Currently ascending 2.2 miles up to the Horns. There's South Horn and North Horn. So I have about 1 mile yet to go to reach the top. But all these big mossy rocks right now are really pretty.
So my longest hike I've ever done in my life was 12 miles and I had no pack. So this is...
That's Horns Pond below, and we have South and North Horn. I'm gonna be heading up over there this afternoon. Not sure if I'll get over them. There's a campsite in between the Horns, so depending on what time it is when I reach there, I'll either camp there or I'll go down the backside and over, I guess, to the Bigelows. I don't think you can really see them from here. Making my way up North Horn. I've got these boulders. It's a little steep, but it's not too bad. At least got something to step up on without too much problem. Got a 1/10 of a mile to go yet to the top. I'll see you there. So the actual summit of Bigelow Mountain, North Horn, is 0.2 down that way. So I'm not gonna head down there because then that adds almost a half mile onto my day. I'm gonna keep climbing up. I'm on Bigelow Mountain, South Horn, and that was only like a 1/10 of a mile from where I was at that sign. So the views aren't that great. Kind of foggy up here today. There's that pond, the Horn Pond, that I was at earlier today. I have 2 miles to Bigelow West Peak. Heading down that way and over those rocks, and then I'm sure it drops down. I'll see you down the trail. Still making my way up Bigelow's West Peak. I'm above tree line now. And then over here, that's the 2 horns where I was just at. Everything's kind of fogged over, not very many views today. There's some water down there. I'm not really sure what body of water that is. I can hardly say it. The mist is just coming up over the mountain and it's like a shroud. Can't really see much of anything. Well, I'm at the very peak, West Peak. Elevation is 4,150 feet. You can see a little bit better down this way, but not much. I'm up in the clouds. I have to go down over that way now. Next peak to go over is Avery Peak, and that is, I believe, what is ahead of me. I'm still making my way up Avery Peak, and if I turn around and look this way, there's the West Peak of the Bigelows. That's where I just came from. That's the peak up there. Got a little bit more to go, and that's back down the other side. I made it to the peak of Avery at 4,088 feet. I think that lake down there might be Flagstaff Lake. Pretty sure. But it's still up in the clouds, even though the sun's kind of out. Probably below the sun's out, but up here, kind of in the clouds, and a little ominous over there, dark clouds. But it looks kind of cool over the mountains. It was a good day today. Not a lot of people on the trail, mostly southbounders. And I passed 2 guys that were slack packing. This peak was named after Myron Avery, and he had the foresight, leadership, and diligence made possible the Appalachian Trail, this 2,000-mile footpath from Maine to Georgia. He was one of the original guys that helped build this trail. Look at the size of that big, huge boulder. That thing is monstrous.